What I do is when I'm holding it, I like to lay it across my fingers like that, so it's in those second joints of the fingers, and then I just bring it around, and then you don't want it sliding down, so you trap it with your little finger, and that stops it from dropping down. So then you don't want to have it like that, because otherwise it's got to counteract gravity, and the forces involved are just too much for the divining to counter it. If you have it too high, it'll just flop around absolutely everywhere, uncontrolled. So you just want to have it down a little bit. So I say, please show me a representation. As soon as I formulated the question in my mind, it responds. So I was going to say, show me a representation of yes, and it goes to right. Show me a representation of no. Show me a representation of male. Show me a representation of female, which is really important if you're planting trees that are gender specific, if that's the right word to use. Show me Aboriginal, show me non-Aboriginal, show me yes, show me no. That's about the limit of my repertoire at this stage that I can think of.
David's going to show me how I can start using a divining rod.
Okay, now most people think of using 2 divining rods because that's what is generally shown in all pictures of people doing divining. But in reality, you only need 1. When you have 2, what happens as you go across underground streams, which is what people are looking for generally to put down bores or dig wells, the divining rods will either go inwards like that or outwards. And you say to somebody, well, what is that indicating? Why is it one different from the other? If you just get rid of the second divining rod and you just say, show me the underground stream, it'll point in a given direction, which I'm making this happen now because we're not actually over an underground stream. But the direction it points in is the direction of flow. Now maybe we can just progress across here. We haven't looked for water here so far, but we might very well find there's an underground stream here somewhere. And in my body I can feel it reacting already, and it's there. Now if you go too far, you have to come back. So what you need to do is you need to centralize the divining rod, if that's the appropriate word to use. So it's basically pointing in that direction. And for me, that is the direction of flow. There is underground water flowing in that direction in a stream. This has got nothing to do with the groundwater. And invariably, this water is much better quality than the water in the underground stream. Now you can alter the default settings. I can just say, look, I would really like you to point upstream instead of downstream, and it instantly obeys. So please point downstream as usual. So it's going around to downstream. You can then just follow this underground stream across the landscape, and rather like auto steer works on tractors and things like that, it goes a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right, almost as if it's saying, if I don't move, you won't know exactly what I'm doing, so just keep going. Now when it gets to which seems to be by chance here, where there's another underground stream flowing in another direction, it'll turn around. So what I do then is I go a little bit to the right or the left, and I just say, show me any other underground stream, and it's saying, yes, there's an underground stream flowing in that direction. Now, you want to know the depth of the water, the quality of the water, and the potential yield of the water. Now, these are all very useful if you're going to put a bore down. You can also do this just over a map of a property, and you can just say, I want to know the best location for this particular property to have a bore put down of drinking quality water. Now, I do this on Google Earth, and I've done it for people in Europe, and when the drilling contractors go there, they just cannot believe that I've never been to, in this particular case, one was France, another one was Ireland. They just couldn't believe it, that I'd found exactly what they as water diviners found themselves. So we've got these 2 underground streams here, one flowing that way, one flowing this way. So I'll just say, please indicate to me the depth to the first underground stream that would be intercepted if we put a bore down here. So I'll say, is it less than 1 meter, less than 2 meters, less than 3 meters, less than 4 meters, less than 5 meters, less than 6 meters? So it's saying it's 5 point something. So 5.1 meter, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, 5.5. So 5.5 meters will intercept the first flow of water, and the second one is at 6 meters, 7 meters, 8 meters, 9 meters, 10 meters. So it's less than 10 meters, more than 9, so 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, 9.5, 9.6, 9.7, so 9.6 something meters. Now, another thing you do is determine the quality of the water. If you put a bore down at this place where the two underground streams cross at different depths, you'll get a cocktail of the two waters. So we want to know the quality of that water that will result from that bore. So I just say, give me a representation of pure water, and it goes to my left. Show me the limit for human consumption, and it goes straight out in front of me. So if a bore were put down here, please give me a representation of its quality, and it's about midway, and that position is generally about the quality of rainwater, because we tend to think of rainwater as being pure, but it isn't pure water at all. So I say, just give me a representation of rainwater, and give me a representation of this water, and as you can see, they're just about the same. Now, next thing we want to know is the potential yield. If a bore is put down here, how many litres per hour can it sustainably be pumped for? So more than 500 litres an hour, so it's saying yes. If it goes to the right, and when we want a yes, no. If it goes to the right, it's a yes. If it goes to the left, it's a no. So more than 500 litres an hour, more than 1,000, more than 1,500, more than 2,000, more than 2,500, more than 3,000, no. More than 2,500, 2,600, 700, 800, no. So about 2,700 litres an hour.